and gentlemen, aviation geeks and frequent flyers. My name is David. Welcome to this first ever episode of a new series I call Introducing. A series in which I will introduce airports, airlines, aviation-related companies, or people in aviation like extraordinary photographers, or one day even a CEO to you, because I think you should be knowing them. To inaugurate this series, I am here at Pittsburgh International Airport in the beautiful state of Pennsylvania, an airport that was named the world's best in 2017 by ATW, and that's really a big deal for an airport like Pittsburgh, because U.S. airports are generally considered not to be the world's best, but this airport really got a title that was previously being held by airports like Singapore, Hong Kong, or London Heathrow. I'm right now at the apron waiting for WOW Air's Airbus A321 to arrive. WOW Air is one of the two new intercontinental connections here at Pittsburgh Airport. They started flying to Pittsburgh just last week, the same as Condor, on which I've been on the inaugural flight, as you have seen in the video before. So after the video, tell me in the comments whether you thought this was an interesting video or not, and what you think about the new video series. Nonetheless, I will continue to do more videos. One of the next videos will be about my hometown airport in Vienna. But for now, let us explore Pittsburgh. Now have the chance to take a look inside the WOW Air Airbus A321, which is parked right behind me. Yeah, as I've said, WOW Air just recently started flying into Pittsburgh, and they offer 4 weekly flights year-round. So they're the only airline flying year-round from Europe. Basically, Iceland is Europe. Yeah, so from Europe to Pittsburgh, because Delta Airlines, Condor both fly just seasonal. So if they're ready, we'll just take a very quick tour through the airplane so I can show you what it's like to fly with WOW Air, until in August, when I will do a thorough review about their A321 as well, when I'm flying from Berlin to Reykjavik. So this is WOW Air's Airbus A321. As you can see, they have quite good seats. Like, the cushions are better than I would have expected. And yeah, they're just getting the cabin ready for the flight to Reykjavik, and then they'll off. Thank you so much. Okay, well, that's just a very quick tour because people are outside already waiting to board, but in general, this is what WOW Air's A321 looks like. Delta Airlines flies daily to Paris-Charles de Gaulle, only in summer though, but on this Boeing 757-200 aircraft. So this flight will depart very soon too, to Paris, from where you can get a lot of connections on Air France all over Europe. So today I will introduce Pittsburgh Airport, and I'm here together with Alison Walls, Communication Manager at the Allegheny County Airport Authority. You're taking me on a tour today of the premises of Pittsburgh Airport.
The airside terminal will go outside so you can see the WOW plane arrive.
Exactly.
Lots of fun stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it was opened in 1992 as a hub for U.S. Airways.
Okay.
And it lost hub status in 2004, and of course the events of September 11th radically changed a lot of the airports in the United States, including this one. And so we saw from 2004 to about 2014, about a decade, we saw a steady decline in flights and passengers. But recently, in 2014, we had a new CEO come on board. So she's really been working, and the entire team here has been working to try to rebuild some of our air service, including new transatlantic service and that type of...
like with the new Spirit base that opened recently, offering services to like Myrtle Beach and
Dallas,
Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's a really key for us to get those kinds of destinations back. It's important for our business community here. It's important for leisure travelers as well. And the last 3 years, our passenger traffic has been growing as a result of the new air service. In 2014, we had 37 nonstop destinations that you could fly to from Pittsburgh International. Today, we have 68.
Wow,
so
that's
we've
amazing.
More than, I think that's like an 80% increase.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's really a lot.
And that was one of the reasons that we were recognized by Air Transport World and named Airport of the Year. So I don't know if you're familiar, but the acclaimed pop artist Andy Warhol is from Pittsburgh.
Okay, really?
So we have a lot of his prints, and we pay an homage to him here at the airport. And there's a very famous the Warhol Museum, which is located on the north side in Pittsburgh. So that's a big tourist attraction.
Okay, so like you really managed to get so many influences from Pittsburgh here in the airport.
Yes.
I've seen few cities with like that many influences from their own city brought into their airport.
We're really trying to do that more and more because we really want people to know when they land here in Pittsburgh that it's someplace special, that there are great museums, there are wonderful sports, there's wonderful outdoor activities, anything that you could want. So we want to show that here at the airport.
That's awesome.
So you can see C and D concourses are a bit shorter than A and B.
Okay.
A and B have additional gates that extend.
Okay.
But those aren't in use right now.
Okay.
Going to New York City Airport on like 3712 should jump their way immediately.
So this, I'll just point out a couple of things in our artist design floor. So this is a very famous bridge that is in downtown Pittsburgh. You probably saw it if you stayed on the south side. This is a Smithfield Street bridge.
Okay.
And it connects the south side with downtown. So in each, we have all these great little scenes from Pittsburgh reflected here in the floor.
And so those are the clouds above the city, and this is the incline.
This is the incline, yes. We have two of those in Pittsburgh, the Duquesne incline, and so we just wanted to showcase those here on the floor because that's a very unique feature of our city. The international departures area. New carpeting, a brand new duty-free shop that we did not have before WOW and Condor came in. And then you'll see all new seating here at the end, new monitors. So it's really just a nice, comfortable, modern space where folks can relax before their flight.
Okay, so you're all in improving the airport, making it better, and you like test it yourself, or do you communicate with your passengers a lot, or how do you figure out what to do?
We've really been doing a lot more surveying of passengers to find out what they want, what they need, what we can do to improve, and what sort of amenities and facilities we can make available to them.
Okay.
So we try to gather the data and then make some decisions based on that.
Okay. So you see, you have a very nice food concourse here, like a what do you call it? Food court. Food court, yeah.
Yes, we try to have a lot of options, healthy things for people. So.
Yeah, it's nice to see that you also don't skip the fast food part, because lots of airports nowadays only have like really expensive restaurants airside.
Yes.
Like that's what I really dislike about Frankfurt, for example, that they don't have a McDonald's airside.
Yeah, and for families traveling with children, they still want those low cost options,
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
we try to have
What kind of destinations does Southwest offer?
Wow, they go to quite a few places. lots of destinations in Florida, Orlando, Fort Myers. They go to Phoenix and Las Vegas, Los Angeles. So.
Okay, so lots of the destinations that the hub carriers don't cover. So over there you see the main terminal building where like people arrive and where the check-in is located, and then there is this underground train we just rode that goes right over here to the main terminal, which is completely separated from the main terminal building in the check-in area, which means that the airplanes can taxi around the whole building, which reduces like waiting times if an airplane like breaks down or if there is congestion. The terminal in the midfield terminal, well, they only have one midfield terminal, is connected to the main terminal in the check-in area by this little trains right here. So you get a very brief like 30-second train ride. So since Pittsburgh is also called the city of bridges because of the two rivers merging here, you have a lot of bridges here in Pittsburgh. There's this one art installation that's like made out of bridges. It really fits well here, and it's one more example of how the airport captures the spirit of Pittsburgh. And I just think that's beautiful.
Yeah, a lot of little kids think it looks like a transformer.
Yeah, exactly.
So little kids love it. They love to come and look at it. They love to go and look on the wall and try to find the correct bridge.
All right.
Yeah.